This was one of the most controversial films this year because it's another female cast movie. Does it live up to the hype of the original Ocean's trilogy? Let's find out right now. What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the newest spin-off to a classic heist trilogy, the Ocean's trilogy. That is Ocean's 8, directed by Gary Ross, not directed by Steven Soderbergh, who directed the original trilogy. Now it has an all-female cast: Sandra Bullock, Cate Blanchett, Anne Hathaway, Mindy Kaling, and Rihanna. Sandra Bullock plays Debbie Ocean, the sister of Danny Ocean, played by Clooney in the originals. She gets out of prison and she's planning a new job, a new heist. She wants to figure out how to do the biggest heist in the century involving this piece of jewelry. So she recruits this team of all these women. They're going to go to the Met Gala in New York, and Anne Hathaway is wearing this piece of jewelry that costs $150 million. So they're going to steal it and get a lot of money. I didn't know what to think going into Ocean's 8. I haven't seen the original trilogy before, so I watched the original trilogy leading up to this movie, and I gotta say, I really enjoyed some of those movies. They really are creative heist movies, and Steven Soderbergh brought his own flair to those original films. But here, this is kind of like something we have seen before. An all-female cast. Walking out of Ocean's 8, I honestly had a good time watching it. I think it's a solid, fun film. It doesn't copy anything you've seen in the original trilogy. It brings its own flair to it. It's all women this time, and they have a lot of fun. The whole entire cast is having a blast doing this film. There are some strong performances in here. Sandra Bullock as Debbie Ocean is really good. I really liked her character a lot. She brought a really good flair to her character. She's very passionate, just like George Clooney was in the original trilogy. She has a very troubled past, so there's a reason why she's doing this heist. She needs money, she needs a job, and she's going to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Cate Blanchett is also a great side character as well, and the other female characters are really great as well. Sarah Paulson was another great standout. Mindy Kaling was also very funny. And it's just great to see these different personalities come on screen. I also love the way the cinematography looked. That's what I loved about the original trilogy, just how the camera shots were. And here it's very similar. There's a lot of wide shots and close shots. And you can see every point of view of what the characters are saying. I appreciated the score also. Just like the originals, they're jazzy and upbeat, and it keeps you invested in the story, and I appreciated the score a lot. Going into this film, I was kind of worried how it would be compared to Soderbergh's films, but this film did something different. It's a different type of story, and I appreciated the originality to it. It didn't feel similar, nothing was copied. And I appreciated just how well and how different the film was compared to the originals. Now, Ocean's 8 is not a perfect movie. I did have some problems with it, so let's talk about what I had issues with. Sometimes the humor falls really flat, and it comes from mostly Rihanna's character. I thought her character was not funny, and she didn't really give a good performance. I have no idea why Rihanna was in this movie. She added nothing to it. Her character could have been completely taken out and nothing would have changed about the film. Something about the original trilogy, it had a compelling villain in Andy Garcia. I mean, his character was screwing over George Clooney's wife. He really was an intimidating villain to that group, like they could be jeopardy of going to jail. This movie lacked a villain. It didn't have one at all. That really disappointed me about this film. I wanted to see someone challenge these women. This one's just a straightforward story where the characters really have no serious situations. That's what the originals did so well. I wanted to see a connection between these characters, like real emotional reasons for why they're doing what they're doing. And then once the movie ended, it just ends, and there's really no serious connections to them, like, okay, you did this, I don't care that much. Overall, guys, Ocean's 8, I had a fun time with it. This is a solid movie. It's a solid spin-off to the Ocean's trilogy. It did its own take to it. It had some entertaining characters. It had a fun heist to it. but it's not a perfect movie. Some of the humor fell flat, and the story could have been better in a lot of scenes. So overall, guys, I do recommend seeing Ocean's 8. I hope it does pretty well opening weekend. On my rating scale, I'm going to give Ocean's 8 a 3.5 out of 5 stars. There you have it, guys. That was my review for Ocean's 8. Have you guys seen it yet? Are you going to go see it? And what did you think of it? Did you love it, think it was okay, or did you absolutely hate it? Let me know down below. Thank you guys as always for watching this review, and if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below. Click that notification bell on your way out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!